Does the game require rules, or does it only need constraints? Because rules is something that is definitive and can't be broken, but constraints is something that's more of a guideline. More games that are with hard rules, or not necessarily, because a lot of games do seem like you could stretch the boundaries a bit and it's still everything. Like people get creative with how they can try and beat the opponent. Sometimes they test the edges of the rules and like they invent new ways that get acceptable in the system.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to put it, right? Constraint as opposed to rules, because is the thing that you put around the game so that, because it's always like it's true, like it's like a cat and mouse, right? Like some people always try to break the rules to gain an advantage, but there will be a reaction against that. So it's always being checked, right? Because you can think about how, in terms of, for example, if a country says a certain activity is illegal, you're gonna have people gonna do the whole underground black market thing, because who are you to tell me not to do something, right? So they will try to break the rule, and then the authority will find, oh, these people are finding ways to break the rules still. So we need extra rules now. We need extra security measures to keep these people not from doing it.
Yeah, because they're finding new ways to do like a business.
You'll find new ways to do it, and then it's like, whoa, this is like, you will not even, because some people can be very inventive. They'll invent some really, to circumvent the kind of measure that you find a loophole or find this and that, right?
Smart enough.
So all in this context, it's all about money, right? All about of getting more currencies some way, somehow, right? So that will become a game. Be like, okay, how can I maximize the profit?
And
right?
And then you kind of can see that how everybody's life is a game like that. When you zoom out like this, and you see like what you're trying to do, you're technically trying to do a bunch of these tasks in a specific way, in a specific order, to get some benefit. That's totally what we do in games.
Imagine a bank robber. He basically, the calculus is like, you know what? The normal route is too slow. So, he basically accept the fact that, you know what? I want to take a shortcut. I do not want to go through the whole kind of the constraint of like, not for me. I'm not gonna slave away at a job just so somebody else can take more money from me. No, I want to get rich right now.
You just made that decision. That's
the first thing you got to decide, and then you got to figure out, okay, what's the tactic? How am I gonna get to that? Right? Like, so
solve that problem. You specify a specific target.
Exactly, and then you kind of find a plan. You
project manage that stuff.
You got to manage. Okay, so these are the facts. So how can I, play this game essentially and gain the treasure?
And no matter what, just figure out a way, regardless of way.
If there's a will, there's a way. Some people figure it out. It's just how motivated are you, right? They're like,
how smart you are.
It's just how far away you wanting to go.
Are bank robbing still happening in the world today? Is that even possible?
Still happens, yeah.
That still happens,
It still happens.
In today's days and age,
it's getting more complicated.
Like, no, screw that. We need to get the money.
It's just getting more complicated, right? But there are so many ways in which people find these loopholes, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna, capitalize on that.